Boom! What's up, you guys? Byron Rogers here, and it's a gorgeous day, and this video is about something that I take very seriously. It's a personal one because it's something I struggle with. It's something we all struggle with. And you know, once I realized this truth and started to really move with this truth and implement this truth, it just changed the game up for me, man. It really changed the game up for me. Because on your road to greatness, just in everyday life, you hit these plateaus where you're just like, yo, I'm stuck. I'm not moving. Nothing's happening. What's up, Omar? Good to see you, brother. Like, what happened to my motivation? What happened? Why am I procrastinating? You know, and whenever I hit these plateaus, which I'm hitting one right now, is I sit here and I really get down to the genesis of it, and I get real about it, and I figure out why I'm not doing what I need to do. And it always comes down to one thing. You know, in my opinion, what's going on, Shane? Good to see you, brother. When you hit these plateaus, if you've got, you know, something you know you need to do for your own destiny, for your own greater destiny, purpose, and futures, if there's something you know you need to do and you're not doing it, you're lacking motivation, which is obviously having a plan to do it, having it being emotionally motivating enough to do it, and knowing that you can achieve it, right? Those three things. But deeper than that, on a deep level, what all that equates to, the reason you're not doing what it is you know you need to do is because on a deep level, friends and loved ones, it's because you do not believe. It's because you don't believe. It's because you genuinely either don't believe you have what it takes or you don't believe it's worth it. What's up, D? Good to see you. Hey, Tim. Hey, Tim. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like it's you don't believe. That's the real reason. We dress it up. We do all kinds of things to it to try to make it sound prettier in our head. Well, I can't because, you know, right now it's just not the right time, and we come up with all these excuses. But when you really get down to the genesis of why you don't go after the things you want, it's because you don't believe. Either you don't believe you have what it takes, you don't believe that you can make it, yada yada yada. But the crazy thing about this paradigm we come from, that blows my mind, that I find is so tragic, is that we don't really truly appreciate the power of who we truly are as human beings. See, the truth is that from the beginning, from the bottom of the mountaintop, we all have these hopes and dreams, and we look up at the top of these mountains and we're like, man, I want to do this. This is in my heart to do this. I know I'm going to do this, right? When am I going to start? Yada, yada, yada. We have all these conversations, but the thing is, going ahead and look at your Facebook wall, scroll back 1 year. 1 year from now, from today, and take a look at those pictures, and you tell me if you were the same person today that you were in those pictures about a year ago, right? Yeah, effectually, physiologically, and in many ways you are, but in so many ways you're not. In so many ways, what's up, Charles? Good to see you. In so many ways, you're so much more than who you were yesterday. I'm telling you, if you don't believe me, go on your Facebook page right now, scroll back a year from now, and you're gonna see that you've evolved so much. And so what really blows my mind, what I find tragic, because I fall into the same trap, is we think about our dreams and we think about what needs to happen to make them come true. And then we sit there and we think well, I can't do that, or I don't know if I can do that, or whatever. And we don't take action, when in all actuality and reality, the person you've got to become in order to achieve that dream is like an almost completely different person. You know what I mean? You've got to evolve, grow, change, do all these awesome things to get to the top of that mountaintop, to you know, achieve those goals and all the different waypoints. You know what I mean? Like your vision, you can see into the future, you can see into outer space. You know what I mean? Like, boom, I'm back. You can see so many different things and realities in the conceptual world, right? And people think thoughts aren't things. There's nothing that you can see right now within the realm of your existence. Okay, this car, this cell phone, the shirt I'm wearing, whatever you're doing in your room, wearing, doing whatever, all of it was created twice. Once in somebody's mind, and then a second time here in this physical world. And that journey is so daunting and scary to a lot of us, to every single one of us. Different parts of the journey are scarier than others. But what I want to really submit to you today, what I want to encourage you about today, is to realize, yo, The person who's, when you achieve the goals that you see in the mind, in the eye of your heart and mind, the reality, the energetic reality that exists within you, the thought matter that exists within you that's real, that everything in this world must come through in order to get here, right? When you see that, and you're a little bit intimidated, if you're not really seeing your best, you're not going to be intimidated. But if you're really seeing like the powerful vision within your heart, it's going to be scary, and that's awesome, because you got to realize something. And I've said this a couple of times, and I'm going to say it a couple more times. The caterpillar has got to die. Right? The only way to become a butterfly is you got to kill the caterpillar. You've got to be willing to sacrifice who you are today for what it is you want to be tomorrow, who you want to become tomorrow. Every single process in this world, to every process of evolution, there's an appropriate process of purification and transmutation that's got to occur, right? The gold goes into the fire for the dross to be removed. Iron, you're looking at like fire, water, banging. You're looking at all these different things. Pearls are like trapped, pressure, water, time, diamonds in the earth, pressure, time, right? So when you look at your vision, this awesome ability that we've been given by God to see alternate realities that we can create, or whatever, to see these alternate realities that we can create. When you see that, you've got to know there's a process between you and that. And that process may not be pleasurable. In fact, that process may be painful, but do not be discouraged, because pain isn't actually all bad. It's just designed to keep you moving, to strengthen you, to build your character. And character, I don't mean your presuppositions about right and wrong. I mean your integrity, the ability to hold up, the ability to be who you're going to need to be and maintain that level of efficacy, to maintain that level of, self-efficacy, knowing that you can and being able to achieve that is necessary to manifest the destiny that's on the inside of you. So relax. When you see your vision, when you see what it is you want for your life, know that there's a process between you and that. And what's most important today is that you take action, is that you make the decision that, hey, this is my one life and I'm willing to die for what it is I want and die for what it is I want to believe in. I'm willing to sacrifice the caterpillar to become that butterfly. You know what I mean? And once you make that decision, you're dangerous, because now you're stepping into the fearless approach to life. That's when you get your superpowers, man. None of these superheroes, even in the movies, get superpowers without going through the pit, the journey, right? Like, that's part of the journey. That's where you get the secret sauce. So step into every single step. This is the last thing I'm gonna leave you with too. Step into your destiny today. I don't know what that is. I'm not selling you nothing. I'm just giving you something that's on my heart, right? While I try to save myself and the world at the same time. Step into your destiny today by taking action on something that is within the depths, the bowels of your heart, that means the world to you, no matter what it is. If you're into stickers, go do something with stickers, man, because the truth is there's a market for everybody on the internet, man. You can find your tribe, you can find your freedom that way. But the reason I say step into your destiny today is because when you're climbing a mountain, when you're eating an elephant, whatever you do, how do you do it? One step at a time, one spoonful at a time. But beyond that, you've got to realize that the victory at the mountaintop, everyone skips all these steps in the middle. The victory at the mountaintop, y'all, is encapsulated in every single freaking step you take climbing the mountain. So the aim then is to fall in love with the journey. The aim then is to fall in love with the everyday grind. The aim then is to fall in love with the battles underneath the streetlights that got to take place every single day of your life. That's the aim, because that's the victory. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the evolution of the victory. When you love that grind, when you become that grind, when you, what do I say? If you want rest, don't ask life to make you, don't ask life to be easier, become a harder man. I didn't say that, but I say something to the effect of, hey, if you want rest, become harder. Get conditioned to the standard. If you want rest, become stronger and harder and smarter and faster than everything that's being required of you from life right now. Yeah, you're searching for your purpose, but life's also giving you a present purpose, who you need to be right now, in order to supersede and transcend the person you are today, in order to be who you need to be tomorrow. So the point is, take action today, because every single step to the top of the mountain encapsulates the experience that is the victory at the top of the mountain. And that's how you maintain motivation through that. You feel the victory every single day that you take one single stinking step to what it is you want, know and love, that God and life has for you during your time in this human experience, or you die trying, and that's how you sleep at night. Boom, that's what I got for you guys. This is Byron Rogers, man. I'm just here trying to save myself and the world at the same time. Share this video if you know anybody who could use some encouragement. Subscribe, and until the next video, I'm gonna be here to help you find your purpose, live with passion, and reach your destiny. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get back to you on these comments right now. Thanks for joining me. It's a sacred time. I'm out.